thinking about buying a home? Well, here's why now is the perfect time to dive right into the Houston market. Hi friends, and welcome to my channel, Real Estate Everything. I'm Tanya, the Texas Realtor, and a native Houstonian specializing in real estate sales experiences across Houston and surrounding regions. Houston is buzzing with lots of real estate opportunities right now. So if you've spent the last few years, wondering, do I buy now? Do I wait? I've got a feeling you're probably thinking, man, I woulda, coulda, shoulda. So you're wondering, okay, is now the right time? Did all the good deals get taken? If this sounds like you and you've been on the fence about buying, let me tell you, there's no better time to dive right in. Let's talk about the trends and what they mean for you. Let's talk about mortgage rates. We've seen a lot of fluctuation in mortgage rates over the past few years. A lot of people, kind of got used to thinking, oh, we're going to have 2 and 3% forever. Nope. We're basically back to a normalized market rate at this point. And so we're seeing rates vary somewhere between 5s to, high 6s here in our, Houston and Texas region here. And so, depending on your loan, depending on your credit, your rate will definitely vary, but there are lots of options available. So whether you're looking for an adjustable rate mortgage, which we call ARM, or a fixed rate, there are options depending on your needs and what you would actually qualify for. But keep in mind that, a 1% change or a 0.5% difference in an interest rate, can significantly impact how much you pay or save over the life of your loan. Next, let's chat about the advantages of increased inventory. Over the past few months, we've seen a lot more inventory come onto the market. A few months back, we were just over 2 months of available inventory to where now we're, basically right at about 4 or a little bit more than that of inventory available here in our MLS in the Houston market. What that means is there's a lot more options for you as a buyer to pick from. So, while you may have more options to choose, that doesn't mean that we've gotten away from some of the bidding wars. Because remember, those really, really good ones, there's still lots of competition for those. But if you're ready to take, advantage of them, you just might get lucky. For instance, in areas like Cypress or Richmond, Manville, the Heights, some inner loop parts of Houston, buyers now have a little bit more room for negotiating. And that's where a really good realtor comes very handy to implement those skills to try to get you the best deal, especially with the amount of inventory on the ground, because that's kind of presenting a situation where sellers are a lot more motivated. And so while, we've kind of had a little bit tighter market, before last year, now we're kind of starting to see maybe a little bit more in terms of concessions or, what they will and will not agree to. So yes, that's kind of been the advantage of having more inventory, just a different frame of mind for both buyer and seller at this point. So it's not as one-sided as it was last year. I'm often asked, what areas have the most growth potential? And that's a very tough question to answer. My general answer is there's opportunity everywhere. And I also feel that there's opportunity in every type of market. But if we look at growth, I guess I could start with like the energy corridor, for instance. Now that employers are bringing workers back into the office, there's a little bit more demand for homes that are located in great proximity to the highways and byways that lead direct access there, or very close in proximity to where those offices are located. Meanwhile, some areas like in our southeast part of town, near like Hobby Airport or Pearland, those are also great areas for investment because we're seeing a lots of large commercial developments come in, and a lot of builders are, developing those and creating master plan communities in those areas. We've also seen, large hospital systems, outline, the major highways in those areas. Heading out west towards Katy and Fulshire, we've seen lots of growth and development in those areas, not just for the great schools, but we've got expansions like the West Park Tollway. It's now under another round of renovations and expansions, taking you further into Fulshire from kind of Katy, Cinco, Richmond part of the toll that ends at the 99 Grand Parkway at the moment, and then kind of expands out past Spring Green. So lots of growth. We've seen the development and expansion there on 99, going north toward I-10. And yeah, the growth out west is definitely been tremendous and is slated to continue. We see lots of major retail and hospitals and medical institutions, planting their feet that way. Common misconceptions. Okay, that's interesting. I would say, rates are too high. No, we're just back to a normal market. Or it's too competitive. It's really not. It's more about being prepared, having a strategy and your timing. And again, having a really good realtor, one that knows the market, knows the area, has great partners to help you with, whether it's financing or whatever other phase of the buying process, to kind of help you navigate that kind of seamlessly. And so I'm a big, advocate for being prepared. I have some people that I work with for up to 2 years even, just to get them ready so that when the time comes and the right opportunity presents itself, they're ready and can take advantage. So there's lots of success stories, and you can be one of them. So I'd say at this point, if you're looking to buy a new home, let's connect, let's chat, and let's put together a time that we can talk about what your needs are. Maybe I can do an analysis of your current home, or create a list of properties that, meet what your new needs are, and take things from there. Thanks so much for joining me and watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with those that you feel that I could be a blessing to. I'd love to work with you and those you love. And until next time, bye for now.